Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are working on our foundation for the garage, and the boys are knocking down some of the dirt hills so that we can put the lines up to frame in the footer and stem wall.
Yep, we're just digging a slot out for the tape measure so we can find the corners, which we should have thought of when we were piling up this dirt.
Yeah, we have quite a few mounds in the middle here. How's it going, Seth?
Good. We have all 8 of our batter boards set up so that we can run all of our lines.
So we just have a loop at the other side, and then this side here you're just going to pull it nice and tight, and then you can just wrap it around a bunch of times. You can go back down a little bit if you want, and just to make sure that it's going to hold. And then it'll hold there. Cool. We've got our 2 parallel lines, the west line and the east line. Now it's time to find the north and south corner on the east side of the garage. Just both hold it until I ask you not to, okay? Will that work? We got all of our corners laid out. The way we did it was we set our first line, which is based on the back of the house. You saw us do that in previous videos. From there, we measured up 32 feet and made this parallel line. So the way that you do that is when you're pulling the line and you want to get your parallel, you want to make sure that you're not off at an angle. You do that by pulling your tape, getting it to where you want it, and then if you move this way, you notice how it's off, right? And then you go this way and it's off. And so when you get it, you'll get really close to here, and then you can fine tune it later when you check your corners, but you can get really close to having it straight and the proper length by moving the tape back and forth like this and getting it right in the shortest spot. So once you get that parallel line set, then you just measure diagonally through here and check for your corner, right? Then your corner is going to be right on that mark where it's supposed to be. Do the other corner, double, triple, quadruple check. Then you should have a perfect square laid out. You could drop a plumb line down right here, right to here. And that's exactly where the corner of whatever it is you're laying out is going to be.
Aw, you guys are so cute.
He's like, what are you talking about?
Cute little boys. It's like, I'm not cute. I'm vicious. So vicious.
Look at my teeth.
I've learned that one of the most time-consuming parts of building anything is actually getting the foundation right. And so right now we are taking a lot of time to set our lines and make sure that the measurements are correct, because everything else depends on where we put our lines today. This is the southeast batter board that we have on our garage build, and these nails right here represent the edges. This one right here, this nail and this nail are the stem wall, and this is 8 inches. And then this nail right here and this nail here are for the footer. And so there will be 4 inches on each side of the stem wall so that it'll be centered on top of the footer. Marty and Sarah are putting the rest of the nails in so that we can get our lines. How's it going?
Great.
Good.
We've got 2 more.
2 more to go?
2 more batter boards left.
And then we will put our strings on.
All right, 1 12-footer. Is that what you want to start with? Okay.
Toes from my missteps and torture souls. I learned my way, breaking every bone. Now
Sir, can you please have me 6 of those 3-inch screws?
make you grow. And every fall has a rise, every burn has a flame. From foolish to wise, we all bruise the same. I got these growing pains. The storm wind blows, I'm the weather.
Okay, sir, cut me a 10-foot piece off of there, nice and square.
Okay.
A thick skin, knowing it's just growing pain. I
Now we're just going to reset our laser level for the top of this form here so that we can make sure that we're level all the way around.
Perfect.
We are bruised the same.
So this right here is why we dug it so wide, so that you could get your drill in to be able to screw the form into the stake. So we got the outer ring of our footers set, and then to do the inner one is actually a lot easier if you make a jig like this. So right here is 16 inches. You make this part right here as wide as your footers are going to be wide, and then you can set it down in here like this, and you've got it'll set the spacing for you right here. So as you work down, you just put the jig in there and it spaces it perfectly. Then you take a level and you can set the level on here, right? And when it's level, you would lift or lower the inner ring of your forms and get it level. So then as you go, you just keep checking it and making sure it's level. You could use a long, like a 4-foot level, the length of it as well, but it'll be level. If you get your first one done perfect, your second inner one is a lot easier to put up with a jig like this. So we're making a redneck rebar bender. Just take some scrap wood like this, lay your rebar down in the middle here, and then we'll screw these down, and then we'll be able to bend rebar.
So we want our rebar to overlap how many inches?
Well, it's supposed to overlap 40 times the width of the rebar. This is number 4 rebar, which means it's 1/2 inch. So we need it to overlap 20 inches, right?
Right.
So then we want this bend to be 20 inches. So we're gonna get loose some in the bend. You just take a piece of pipe, slip it over it like that. Okay, slip it all the way down, hold it down, then bend it. Go a little bit past 90 if you can. Bam.
Perfect.
When the words run out along with our old age, I still hear you in many other ways. And if I fall blind, I will see you the same. I will always find.
Hold that in. Keep it going fast. Just go fast, fast, fast. Go.
I will always find.
Nice job.
Beautiful.
Your mind wanders and your thoughts run wild, but I will walk beside you every mile. But it ain't easy, but it's all worthwhile. I do it time again to see you smile. And when the words run out,
Hold it out at the end, it's easier. No. Hold the pipe out. Gives you more leverage. Yeah. Okay, well.
Nice job.
I will always find. our old age, I'll still hear you in many other ways. And if I fall blind, you'll see you the same. I will always find a way to love you, babe. I will always find a way to love you, babe.
You break that now? Oh, cool.
Let's wire it up.
Okay. Wire it up. Where's our wires?
So we got these fancy things here. I know you can do it the old-fashioned way, but we're modern homesteaders. So we're doing it the modern way. So basically you just take those two guys, hook them in here, pull, and spin. Don't do it too tight, otherwise it'll break off right there and it won't work. The last time we did this on the house, you guys probably laughed at us because we had no idea how to use this thing. But now, it's easy. Go ahead, my friend.
So is it 3 on each?
Yeah, put 3 on there.
Right.
Ah, see? It's not as easy as it looks.
Good?
Yeah, probably, if it's tight.
Yeah, it's tight.
Nice. My problem last year was doing them too tight.
Oh, you kept breaking them?
Yeah, I kept breaking them.
How many do you have to do?
Oh, man.
It's not really big circles.
Yeah.
Seth's gonna keep doing that, and I'll follow him with these plastic high chairs.
What do you do with the high chair?
You just put them right underneath the rebar. Pretty simple.
Good job.
How often? Every 4 feet?
Yeah,
Right?
that's what we're gonna do.
Cool.
Let's watch Sarah put the high
It's a
chairs
really
on.
hard job.
Look at her work. Nice job.
Thank you.
Ooh, fancy.
I want to call them pedestals, but Mom says that's wrong.
Well, look at the bag. Show them
This
the
is
bag.
This is chairs, but pedestals sounds cooler.
Individual plastic high chairs.
Elevated pedestals.
Seth, what are you doing, buddy?
I'm cleaning the chicken coop.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was getting pretty
Yeah,
grimy in there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ooh.
Yeah.
Chickens are like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Bucky, he's like, what are you doing in my home? Hey, Bucky. It's okay. We've got these extra long wood stakes right here. We're going to take our 3/4 inch drill bit. We're going to drill a hole right in the middle of them.
Beyond the stars, out where the sun sets, we'll find the light and we'll keep it our secret. Oh, anywhere you wanna go.
Looking good. Those are the peppers, huh?
These are the cayenne peppers.
Cayenne.
And the one habaneros right here.
Yeah, we got one
Little
tiny.
guy. And then look at our tomatoes. They're just growing like crazy.
Wow, we really need to put cages on them.
Yeah.
Now we're just cutting the 3-foot vertical rebar that's going to go from the footer up into the stem wall, and then we bend it like this, so it has a 6-inch bend here. This will be tied to the rebar in the footer, and then it will extend up into the stem wall. We're just using the Sawzall, cut it about halfway through, and then you can just bend it and break it.
Seth's doing some chores.
All right, so right now Mom and I are gonna mark where the vertical rebar pieces will go. We're gonna do 2 on each corner, and then from the corners, 1 for every 4 feet down. So we're gonna put the tape measure on here and drag it all the way down, and then just go along and mark every 4 feet. Okay? And then 8 feet. We're gonna keep going around and marking it, and then we'll be ready to stand the rebar up. What?
Let's see what these girls are doing down here. All right. Putting in the cross brace here, which keeps the form from spreading apart, but also is a holder for the vertical rebar, which comes down as bent, has a hook, and then is going to be wire tied right in there like that.
Nice job.
Well, that was like a beautiful one.
We are ready to pour the concrete for our footers, guys. If you want to see what else is going on here on our homestead, there's a video right over here you can go ahead and check out. Otherwise, I hope you have a really great day. Keep smiling, and I will see you over in that video in just a second.